Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Zahfa Labib. I'm from English department, and it feels great to be standing here, looking at all of you dressed differently than usual. You usually dress like engineering students, but now you are dressed with your engineering degrees. How it does feel? You must be happy and proud, right? It should be that way, because after everything we've been through during our studies here at this prestigious university, the people often refer to as the University of Bold. We should indeed be proud to have studied and graduated from this university. Standing here today feels like a little surreal for me, because as English students surrounded by engineers, I often felt like misplaced, in a world full of mathematical formulas and circuit diagrams. While everyone around talk about forky, voltage, and machine efficiency, I was busy analyzing poetry, learning pronunciations, and writing an essay. There were times I asked myself, what am I doing here? But as time went on, I realized that being in the middle of the engineering department was not a coincidence. It was a challenge, a lesson, and ultimately a blessing. Through this unique experience, I learned how to communicate beyond the word. I learned that language is not only about grammar or vocabulary, it's about connections, and I saw how engineers with all their logical minds also needed that human touch. The ability to explain, to express, to inspire. Maybe that's where I fit in. Bridging communication in a world often dominated by logic and formulas. Of course, the journey wasn't always easy. There was sleepless night, endless project, and moment of doubt. But through all that, we grew stronger. We learned resilience, teamwork, and how to laugh, even when the Wi-Fi went down right before the submission time. And honestly, those little struggles are what made our memories unforgettable. To my fellow graduated engineers, designers, thinkers, and dreamers, congratulations! We have made it in through every challenges this University of Bold. Through our way, let's not forget to thank those who guide us, our lecturers who never give up on us, our families who support us in every way, and our friends who stood by us through laughter and tears. And of course, I would like to express my heartfelt gratitude to our supervisor, lecturers. Let me see. Thank you for being such a kind, humble, and patient mentor, for guiding us to the confusions, teaching us with care, and sharing stories that made every class more meaningful. You never failed to understand us, even when we are, a little too loud. We're honestly sorry, ma'am, for being that one noisy class that other lecturers kept reminding you to, please keep it down. And not forget, sorry too, for those times when some of us accidentally fell asleep during your class. It wasn't because your lesson was boring, your voice was just too soft and calming. Like a bedtime podcast after a long day of presentations. Thank you for still believing in us, for smiling through our chaos, and for teaching us not only English, but also kindness, patience, and humility. As we step into the next chapters, let's carry forward what we have learned, not only our academic knowledge, but also the courage to face new challenges, the empathy to understand others, and the drive to keep learning. Whether we are fixing machines, building bridges, or writing story, may we continue to make a positive impact in the world. So, thank you, and once again, congratulations to the class of 2025. We did it!